Hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of the 4-Minute Warning. I'm Steve Kashat.
And I'm Jason Dash.
So today's episode is all about investment properties. We get this question a lot, especially with the growing popularity of all these shows on channels like HGTV about flipping properties. People always come up to us and say, hey, I want to get into renovating properties and flipping them for a profit. And people don't realize what actually goes into actually buying a home, renovating it, and putting it back on the market.
That's right. That's why today we'll be giving you tips and pointers about what you need to have prepared before looking for these properties, how to find these properties, the renovation and resale of these properties, as well as something people always forget, closing costs and our commissions.
That's right. So today we have a special guest with us, Thweny. Mo works in our office at Real Estate One. He's been a licensed agent for 13 years and he's been flipping properties for the past 5 years. So Mo, what's the number one thing people should consider before purchasing an investment property?
Guys, good question. Number one thing is to consider is how much can you afford and how are you going to pay for this property? You're going to pay your own cash, hard money lender, home equity line of credit. People sometimes pull money out, or a mortgage lender. Regular bank will finance you.
Gotcha. That is very important. Yeah. Secondly, we get asked a lot, how did you acquire this property amongst others? We know bank-owned and short sales are scarce these days, so but you could still acquire a property. So how did you do it?
This one actually was a bank-owned property on the MLS. It's been sitting there for a long time, so we were able to negotiate directly with the lender, with the bank, and acquire the property at a good price. Okay. Another way to acquire properties is through auction.com, another good source. A lot of properties on there. Or if you work with realtors that have what's called pocket listings, that's a good way of getting properties prior to them actually hitting the market. Real Estate One, our office has over 200 agents that we talk to each other a lot, we network a lot with each other, and we know what's coming on the market, and we could actually get a property before it actually hits the MLS, which actually significantly reduces the amount of buyers that are going to be competing against you.
That's a good point. That's a good one.
Let's go check out this amazing master bath. So we're standing here in this beautifully updated master bath, and no, they did not plan on wearing the same exact thing. So Mo, all jokes aside, you do such an amazing job on your flips, and just tell the viewers what goes into these flips.
The biggest thing is the design. We want to look at what the market trends are currently, and we look at the master bathroom and the kitchen are the two biggest rooms that a buyer considers when purchasing a home. So you want to make sure those two rooms pop really nice with the colors. Also, contractor. You want to make sure you have the most reliable contractor you can find that's also affordable. What we tend to do is we bring our contractor in with us prior to purchasing the property, our initial walkthrough, so we know what the actual budget is going to be prior to making an offer to the seller. So that's probably also very important to do.
Right, the bottom line is very important when flipping a property. So you're talking about bottom line, so what are some costs that you've incurred over the last 5 years that people may not have considered?
Yeah, one big thing is holding costs. Like I said before, the contractor, you want to make sure the contractor is quick, he's efficient. You want to make sure you have material on site at all times for them so you're not slowing them down, because like I said, time is money. People don't consider the other holding costs, which is your taxes, your insurance, your utility bills. You got to keep the house powered up for the contractor.
Right.
This one's at a condo, so we have an association fee, $400 a month. It's not easy to pay every month, but you got to do it. Closing costs, right? Those are the next things. You have acquisition costs when you buy the house through the title company, and when you sell it, you have to pay commissions to realtors. You got to pay closing costs to the title company. And finally, capital gains.
Right, that's a question we get asked a lot. So can you explain what capital gains are?
Sure. Capital gains is the money you make, the profit you make, the net profit after all your costs involved. So everyone pays a different amount, depends on what tax bracket you're in. So contact your CPA for that information.
That was great information, Mo. Thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate your help.
Thanks, guys.
We hope you found all this information helpful. And if you or anyone you know is looking to get into investment property, give us a call. We'd love to answer any questions you have or help you find a place.
We'll see you on the next edition of the 4-Minute Warning.